I'm Congressman Matt Gaetz.
Your name's not Buttfucker 3000.
I'm not guilty.
Oh, guilty, but with a good excuse. You're going to love it.
I'd like to withdraw our plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty.
Oh, I say guilt, gentlemen. Because it was...
The bony finger of guilt.
No.
Shall set you free.
The salmon moose.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Violated.
By this guy.
You know what she wants to do?
You're gonna rip your dick off.
She's gonna rip your dick off.
You would rip your dick off. We'll rip your dick off.
Hey,
Hey,
Justice Alito, did you see the first segment?
We'll make nothing yet live. I am the J. Tyler.
I am the dick ripper. I can't believe I just said
You
that.
were Dick Ripper for the day. We'll
Only for this guy.
Okay.
And Kavanaugh.
It was funny because I thought that was like a cartoon thing, but then I realized that it's actually somebody's.
It's somebody's son. And yeah.
Somebody took the time to blow up Alito's head.
Oh, that must have been painful. That must have been a terrible thing. So today,
Oh, go ahead.
Today we are going to talk about a couple of things, but
We're gonna do a little fact checking.
we're going to do a little fact checking about abortion. Now, this is from NPR. 7 persistent claims about abortion fact checked.
There, you know what? Here.
Yeah, that's the only one you need. Since the Supreme Court's 1973, his birth year, Roe v. Wade decision ruled that women have a constitutional right to end their pregnancies, proponents and opponents of abortion have worked to own the conversation on the issue.
Well, sounds like a noble cause.
Okay, below 7 popular claims surrounding abortion get fact-checked, okay?
Get yourself fact. Go fact yourself.
Well, we're going to fact you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, here is the claim.
Fact
There
your
is big
brains out.
support for ending Roe in America.
From who?
I don't know who made the claim.
I'm gonna go with dudes.
Okay, the claim is probably made by dudes. This is the truth. 6 in 10 U.S. adults, which is 61%, say that abortion should be legal in most or all cases.
Really? Wow. Six people have an opinion on what one woman should do with her body.
6 in 10.
I'm just saying.
Illegal in all and most cases, 37%.
I'm just saying 6 out of 10 people are talking about what to do with your body.
Well, so are the other 4 out of 10. Or, well, okay, 61.
Seems like it's a one person thing.
61 plus 37 is 98. So
Right.
2% had no opinion.
Right.
Good on you, 2%.
Yeah.
After Roe, abortions skyrocketed. While the rate of abortions increased significantly in the decade after Roe v. Wade, it has since decreased to below 1973 level. Now, you don't really know how many abortions were happening before it was legal because it was illegal and they were happening behind closed doors and you couldn't measure it.
Also, what's next? Are we gonna like outlaw abortion in other countries? Like,
They
how are you
just-
gonna do that?
They just legalized it in Ireland.
I mean, it's just, again, you're just attacking like people that are under class.
Mhm.
And, you know, because of course you can just go to a country where you don't have any control and get an abortion.
Yeah, you can go to Canada.
You can do that.
Yeah.
But some poor mother of 2 in Texas, what? Got go to California and you got to fly out of the state to like get a medically approved procedure. Sorry.
You know, on a side note, I was reading that Amazon and Bank of America, of all people, are setting up plans to help their employees get abortions if they need to. I can't remember which. I think it was Bank of America said they would give $4,000 to a pregnant woman so that she could seek an abortion in a
And it
state
makes sense to me because
where it's legal.
it makes sense to me because that, I mean, it's like, look, if you're a company and one of your employees wants an abortion as opposed to, I don't know, 20 weeks of paid leave.
They don't get 20 weeks.
But
of
I'm
paid
saying,
leave.
I mean, that's kind of the thing.
It's more like
but I'm saying that's
8 to 12 weeks.
but okay. but
Actually,
still.
6 to 12 weeks.
Okay, but that's the thing. It's like, of course, why wouldn't you pay? What does an abortion cost? What, $1,000?
Yeah,
Probably covered under your insurance,
yeah, it depends on what.
as long
if
as you don't work for Chick-fil-A.
It depends on if you get knocked out. If you don't get knocked out, it's probably less than 1,000.
Right.
But
I'm just saying, if I was a company, I would rather pay my female employees to take a week off and get an abortion and recover from it than have them take 20 weeks off and have to pay
or
for it.
more. Not
Right.
20 weeks if you have a normal pregnancy, but if you don't have a normal
Right, maybe
pregnancy,
a
you're going to get stuck on
C-section.
bed. No, you could be stuck on bed rest at 5 months.
Right. Yeah, I have heard of that. Lesser women. My mother, she could shoot babies like it was a cannon.
Yeah, and
all 5 of us.
you witnessed it in 3 of the cases.
Two of them.
Oh, really? Oh, you didn't witness Jessica?
I would have been a little young.
Okay. I had it in my head that you as a
I
6-year-old.
probably saw pictures
Okay.
because my mom was down with that. Like when Ashley was born, my mom was like,
Oh my
with the camera like right up in the badge. Like, I'm like, all right, Mom.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom was hardcore.
Current abortion rates are lower than what they were in 1973 and
You
are now
don't say.
much less than half of what they were at their peak in the early 1980s, according to Guttmacher
Do you
Institute.
think that could be because of access to
Birth control?
and education?
Yes.
Could it? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure the Republicans would have you believe that, like,
yeah, that if you give education, you get more pregnant women. But actually, statistically, it's been shown that where they
oh, that's math.
in states
Those are facts and math.
in states where they do abstinence only, they have higher rates of teen pregnancy.
Of course.
Yes.
Wow, math. Didn't know. I had no idea that numbers meant things. I mean,
Well, you learned something today.
I guess I didn't go to school in Florida.
No, or Texas.
No.
Claim
Statistics, love them.
Claim abortion is dangerous. Coat hangers and pennyroyal are dangerous.
Stairs and gin
are also dangerous. Yeah. Pregnancy and childbirth are far more dangerous than getting an abortion, according to data from the CDC.
Really, don't say.
And just a side note, I don't know if this is up here, but the U.S.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking there's going to be more math. Let me put my thinking cap on.
This isn't really math.
Oh.
The U.S. has the highest maternal mortality rate of any developed country. Why would that be?
Probably because Republicans are a thing.
Probably because there are a large percentage of women who don't have medical insurance and aren't getting prenatal care. So they get something called preeclampsia, which if you don't treat it, turns into eclampsia and will kill you.
Republicans, they're a thing. I'm like, what? I'm just going to go with the, let's see how many Republicans that voted for, there to be unsafe abortions, because that's what they really are voting for. They're not voting. They're not pro-life. They're, against you getting a safe medical treatment. But 220 deaths per 100,000 unsafe abortions. It sounds like something you'd hear from the 20s when they were building a bridge.
That's developing regions of the world. In the U.S., annually, okay, wait a minute, go up. Go up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No,
More
no,
up?
go down. Go
I'm
down.
pretty sure you read all that.
No, an analysis of go up. An analysis of data from 2013 to 2018 showed the national case fatality rate for legal induced abortion was 0.41 deaths per 100,000 legal induced abortion, lower than in the previous 5 years.
Right. So you're talking about,
It's gotten safer.
less than a penny for 100,000 people.
Right. Right. You're more likely.
If you translate it into dollars.
You are far more likely to die in childbirth than from an abortion.
Right.
Okay.
So the WHO
The only people getting abortions are straight cisgender women.
Really? What does cisgender mean, by the way?
It means that you identify as the gender that you were assigned at birth. That's
Okay.
all that means. So you're a cisgender man. I'm a cisgender woman. Allegedly.
I know cis.
You ain't no sissy.
I know cis.
You still got your man card. About 500 transgender or non-binary people had abortions in 2017, according to a Guttmacher Institute survey.
Hey, I mean, do you really want transgender people having kids? I mean, isn't that what the Republicans
Yeah,
are totally against?
don't you get freaked out by somebody who has a mustache giving birth? I mean, you people are just so scared.
So, I mean, wouldn't you want transgender people getting abortions?
I would think so,
I mean, that seems
because
like
they might make more transgender people, which really gets your panties in a twist. Okay. People are getting abortions late in pregnancy. Okay. Over 90% of abortions happen in the first trimester, which is by 13 weeks. So it's
after contraception, 13 weeks. We're not talking about 13 weeks after the baby's born.
right.
Which is what you weirdo pedo states think,
Exactly.
that we kill babies.
Okay, so there's a graph here that says 43% of abortions happen earlier than 6 weeks, 36% happen at 7 to 9, 13% happen at 10 to 13, 3% happen at 14 to 15, 2% happen at 16 to 17, 2% 18 to 20, and 1% greater
We
than
ain't flushing babies,
21
son.
weeks.
I
Yeah.
don't care what you think out there in Tennessee or again, like I don't know what you guys think out there, but we're not like flushing babies a month after they're born.
Okay, next claim, fetuses feel pain early in a pregnancy. Medical researchers agree a fetus is not capable of experiencing pain until the third trimester, somewhere between 29 or 30 weeks. Despite this, 16 states have passed abortion bans based on the notion that fetuses experience pain at or around 22 weeks.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I had 2 kids and I raised 3 daughters and they were all carried to term and seemed to be fine to me. But would I have even considered aborting a pregnancy after like the mom is showing? Like, I don't think I could.
I think
I think that's it. Like,
well, I
you're
think
done
most
at
of the
that
time
point.
those
Like,
things happen because the mother's life is in danger.
right.
Like they have preeclampsia and it's going to kill them.
Right.
They'd rather they die anyway.
No, they'd like to abort the baby and then have the woman go back into rotation and then have another kid. Because they'll get pregnant again because some asshole, and then they won't be able to have an abortion. They just get them back into rotation. That's what you got to do.
Keep the mattress
Those
stapled to the
uteruses,
back.
yeah, you gotta have those uteruses plumbed and ready to go.
Yeah, they're because we're just
Well, you need-
receptacles
Yeah,
for
that's right.
people who are religious don't get abortions. Oh,
Really? Is that what you're going with?
I know at least 2 devout Catholics who've had abortions. One of them had 2.
I ran out of fingers.
More than 60% of abortion patients have a religious affiliation.
And they're probably Republican.
They're probably okay.
Married to
The majority of them are Catholic, followed by mainline Protestant, followed by evangelical Protestant, followed by other religious affiliation.
Insert adjective here.
And then no religious affiliation.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, they're going to base their argument on religion. It's like, man, dude, if you actually think that, I wonder if people actually like believe in God. If there is a reasonable human that I could sit there and be like, you believe that there is a man that talks to you, that answers your, like, you believe that. I'm like,
I made the connection when I was
all right, I bet you like chemtrails. Oh, let me tell you about chemtrails, is what comes out of their mouth after that.
And then what happens?
And then I walk
Jay leaves the room. Um, let's try it. Oh, I don't want to make you leave. When I was a kid, my mother read me fairy tales, and I asked about fairies and witches and stuff like that. And she said that stuff's not real. So when it came to religion and God, I made the connection that that can't be any more real than fairies,
Is
right?
this thing on? Yeah, it's like, dude, when I was like 7 years old, my mom's like, I don't want you to look like a fool. So there's no such thing as Santa Claus. We've been making this shit up for all these years. And I'm like, thanks for the honesty.
I figured it out when I was 5, and
What-
then the
What's
neighbor
up?
kid told me.
What's up with God? My mom's like, yeah, not really a thing either. My dad's like, here, you want to read a book about the Spanish Inquisition and shit?
Oh
right?
God, yeah,
No.
yeah, that's crazy.
Look, no such thing as God. I hate to be the one to break it to you. But there's no such thing as God. There is no savior that is going to come
And if you don't believe it,
rescue you, man.
I would like
because otherwise Jesus would be all up in this piece, saving all of these women that need abortions against you colossal Philistines. Like,
if you need any proof that there's no God and no heaven, I would like to invoke Presley Stutz, who relied on God to cure his COVID.
I prayed to God that I would survive COVID, and
God said no.
he said no. So either he exists and he killed Presley Stutz, or he doesn't exist and doesn't give a shit about your potty mouth, doesn't give a crap about like this. Dude, I'm pretty sure Jesus is against. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he is or was. Well, is, whatever. Hey, he's in myself. I've read the Bible. My mom, it was kind of a thing. She was like, look what you're getting. My dad was kind of like, read the Bible here. Here it is. And I'm like, holy crap, this is horrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
And 14 years old, I'm like, why are everybody like, how is God letting this happen? So
how are all these people clapping and smiling? This is some hideous shit in here.
Gay too. Like all these people that hate gays are like gay. How the hell is that a thing? Where's God in that? You know, like in that equation.
Jesus says, welcome everybody. So
right, exactly. So that means that people that are denying women the rights to do basically whatever they want with their bodies, you're my enemy. Don't like you. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to get in your way. Like, because I don't think what you're doing is correct.
I just want to say, I think we're going to skip the COVID segment. It's kind of getting old, and we've got some Spencer Smith for the next segment.
You guys got to love that.
Because
it's
he's
like
awesome.
Florida Man, but better.
Yeah, and that will cleanse your palate of this really annoying shit and get you geared up for Florida Man,
right,
which is hilarious today.
All right, well, we'll be back in a moment. I am the Jay Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
Get your Sam on Slingshots.
Yes.
nothingatgroup@gmail.com.
Yep.
Hit us up if you want one of your own.
Yep.
I am the Jay Tyler.
Again, I am Ms. Parker.
I'm on repeat.
He's stuck.
He's stuck here. In repeat.
There. That help?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This
is Nothing Yet Live.